Hi, I'm Bev Parker, and I am teaching you some essential skills today to help you save money, live better, eat better, and have fun, and make magic in your kitchen. So what I want to talk about is not just making barbecue sauce or making anything, so much as improvising and making do with what you have. So I had a friend one time who said, "There's nothing in this kitchen, and yet you can make a meal out of it." Yes, I can. I don't run out and spend a bunch of money because the recipe said you had to have this certain thing. So I'm going to tweak this recipe a little bit, and it is for Carolina style barbecue sauce, and it's from the Pantry Cookbook by Erin Coopey. And I'm going to use what I made yesterday, also out of this book. I made ballpark style mustard and I made ketchup, and this is what I had left over that didn't fit in my jar, so I mixed them together. And they're going to be the base here of my barbecue sauce. And so the recipe says mustard, etc., and it asks for half a cup of sugar and a fourth a cup of brown sugar. Well, I'm skipping this sugar, except the brown sugar. No white sugar is going in this today. I think it's going to be plenty sweet. And we'll see. Of course, I can always change my mind later. Unlike what you pick up at the grocery store, because it has a beautiful bottle and you don't get to taste test that, I'm sorry. So I put in the brown sugar and a cup of cider vinegar, so that I'm adding that now, and then a fourth cup of water, and then hot paprika. Well, I don't have hot paprika, but I'm going to improvise. I'm going to use smoked paprika, which it says I need a teaspoon of that. I don't think that's enough. So I'm going to heat my teaspoon up a little bit, because smoked paprika is a beautiful thing. If you've never used it, I invite you to get some of that. And then a 4 teaspoons of red pepper flakes, and sometimes there's wimps around, so I'll do what they say more or less on that. And that is a generous 4th teaspoon. And then a 4 teaspoons of ground black pepper. Is that enough pepper for anything? I'm going to do at least a half teaspoon on that, of the pepper. And 4 teaspoons of coarse sea salt. I don't have coarse sea salt. As I always say, do not be defeated by a line in a recipe. I'm going to use regular sea salt. And 4 teaspoons again. We're doing half on that. Don't be afraid of salt, especially when you're using sea salt, because it's not as salty as regular salt. And it just makes everything come alive. So a little bit more salt than most recipes call for is the way to go. All right, so we're mixing all this up, and we're going to cook it to a boil, and then we're going to lower the heat and simmer it for 10 minutes. And then we can use it immediately, or we can refrigerate it for up to a month. What we're actually going to do for Independence Day is we're going to actually put this on use it for some of our meat. And we're going to have other barbecue sauces as well. Some of those I actually bought at the store at the request of family members. And the prices are appalling, as we all know, with groceries right now. So rather than lament about the price of groceries, we improvise. That's how you do it. Thanks so much for being with me, and please join me in the next episodes for the Independence Day picnic recipes. My lovely daughter Rebecca, who is about to join me for just a moment, will be showing you how to make homemade hamburger buns. Thanks. Now she's my cameraman, so she's going to go turn me off, and you can get busy shopping for your homemade sauces. Thanks again. Hi, I just had to get back on here and brag on the garlic, the roasted garlic. Isn't it beautiful? So what's in the top there is a roasted pepper, half a red bell pepper that I put in to roast, because, improvising here, I had these tomatoes that I started cooking for the ketchup and changed my mind. So I'm going to make a roasted red bell pepper tomato soup. You can get that at the store. It's really good, but mine's going to be better. You can bet on that. And also, I want to show you how this works with this garlic. It's too much fun. So if you missed it in the other videos about garlic, you cut the top of the garlic off, you put it in a pan, several bulbs, and cover with olive oil and roast at a low temperature until it's caramel colored and really squishy. So you get to see the squish now. And that's about all I have for you in this video, but I just wanted to share it. It's so lovely. So there you have the garlic, and the olive oil is coming out into my barbecue sauce that I just made. And there's the squishy cloves. So I'm going to smash those up, and it's going to make this heavenly. So I washed my hands before I did this because I'm going to stick this back in the jar. It's still got some garlic in it. It's precious. Not going to waste that. Okay, thanks for being with me.